How do we go to the toilet in our van? Stay tuned to find out. So guys, we get so many questions about what toilet we have, where do we go to the toilet, what do we do for number ones, what do we do for number twos. So I'm going to explain to you exactly what we have and how we use it. So with any camper, there's a few options for a toilet which you can have. One, you can have a chemical toilet. This is a toilet that uses chemicals to break down all the particles and collects it into this cassette shaped thing which you can empty into toilet services. The second thing is a compost toilet. Now these are great, but they are very expensive. Basically there's soil or a wood chip at the base of the toilet that you do your business into, and this breaks down all the waste and essentially lasts for ages. I think you can have a compost toilet in your van and not have to change it for weeks. Is it weeks? Not sure. Number 3, a portable toilet, and this is exactly what we have, and it's essentially a bucket with a toilet seat on it. We find this amazing and it works really well for us in our van. The reason why we chose the portable toilet is because myself and Dean use the toilet quite a bit, so we found that having the toilet that we have allows us to empty it a lot easier and a lot quicker. So I'm going to show you why and how. So as you can see, inside the bucket here, I line it with a bin bag. This just protects the bin itself for any splashes, if you like to say, so we can keep the bin clean. Inside this toilet, we put an empty bleach bottle. This is a 6-litre bleach bottle, which we find is great. We use a funnel, which we have attached to a piece of hose. We put the hose into the bottle and we do our business into the funnel. We're speaking about number ones here, guys. I'll get into number twos later, but we're just talking about number ones. So as you can see, guys, the bottle stays inside the bin here. The great thing about having the bottle inside is that we can actually put the lid on, secure it very tightly, put this bottle into our backpacks in a bag. We do put it into a bag first, and we can take it to any shopping centre or cafe or restaurant or garage toilet and empty it. So this makes it a lot easier, as opposed to carrying around the cassette that a lot of people do, looking for somewhere to empty it. So it is very discreet, I must say, and we do like being discreet. The reason why we came up with this whole empty bleach bottle idea was so that we didn't have to carry the whole bucket itself into the toilets, because we would look a little bit strange carrying a toilet bucket into a shopping centre. So that's what we did, and it really works for us, and I think it might work for you too. It's so easy to do. All you need is a cheap funnel from the pound shop, a little bit of hose, a Jubilee bracket, and that's it, and an empty bleach bottle. Another great thing about this bleach bottle is that it has a secure lid on it. So anytime we're driving, we just securely tighten the lid and the toilet actually fits in underneath our seats perfect. So however, we do tend to keep the toilet out in the main part of the van a lot because, well, myself and Dean drink a lot of water. That's all I will say there. To clean the toilet, we have bleach spray. So I usually take the bleach spray into my backpack if I'm going into a shopping centre toilet, so that I can spray it and clean it out in the loos there. Now, what you're all waiting for is how we do our number twos in the van. As you can see, Dean is not sitting here beside me because he's a little bit embarrassed about this one, so I'm going to explain to you exactly how we do this. So a lot of the time we do try to use cafe or public or restaurant, whatever toilets that are out there to use, but sometimes you have to go in the van. So we have two things how we combat this issue. One, so in the case of really quick emergency, as if you've eaten something bad or you have a bit of food poisoning and you have to make a quick dash to the toilet, what we do is we actually get a strong bin bag and we line the toilet just like our plastic bag that we keep it on all the time, and we do our business in this. And yes, guys, it's essentially in a bag. I mean, it is embarrassing, and I know a lot of you are probably like, oh my god, that's absolutely rotten, but you have to do it. Sometimes you just gotta go. This is only for a last resort if you don't have a public toilet anywhere, or if you don't fancy pooing out in the bush. I must say, Dean has no problem going to the toilet outside in the wild with our shovel that we have, which is great. However, me at 12 o'clock at night when it's really cold outside and Dean doesn't fancy coming with me, I prefer to go in the van. This is our shovel. It's very compact, it's very neat, and it does the job. The second way we do our number 2s in the van, which a lot of you might be disgusted at, again, I'm sorry for too much information. If you don't like this, just click off now. However, I just want to be honest with you. So we have an empty biscuit tin, an empty biscuit box from Aldi. We line this with a dog poo bag. Yes, a dog poo bag. We do our business inside this pot. We use 100% biodegradable wipes, and we put everything inside and tie it up. The reason why we use the biodegradable bags and wipes is if we really have to bury it. We never really have to bury it, guys, because there's public bins in most places we go. So we just empty them into the general waste. So yeah, we essentially poo in a bag. Again, guys, we always do try to go in a public toilet somewhere, but these are only for emergencies, if we really have to go, or if we're stuck and we find ourselves in a bad situation, which is a quite rare occasion. One thing to note, if you are going to the toilet in the van, make sure you open up the vents, because that van does get smelly. Now, we do burn incense if one of us has to go to the toilet in the van, and this works very well. So yeah, open the windows, guys. So I know this is a bit of a taboo subject with a lot of people, and a lot of people kind of dance around the questions when they're asked how do they go to the toilet in the van. We just wanted to be brutally honest with you guys and show you that sometimes you just have to go in a bag. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really hope it was somewhat helpful to you. If you liked it, please like and share the video, and consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye! This is first, without being as graphic as I need to be, and how we use it.
You looked off me.
I know, I don't know why, yeah. And me and Dean.
No, 108 on.
What the great thing about this is that, yeah, but it's B-roll. We're going to be showing the bits. Do you get me?
Not for the whole thing, but anyway.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, yeah. Why are we saying that? Does that make sense?